My last few videos have been kind of housekeeping-y, if you know what I mean. Lots of housekeeping sorts of things, like the Naramon YouTube survey that I was tagged in and the Laura and James vlogger chain that I had to do. So I'm just going to talk to you today. It's been a while since I've done this, so I have a couple stories. My mom came to me this morning while I was eating breakfast, and she handed me this. 17 magazine used to really be like my guilty pleasure. It was like the one thing that I did that wasn't very productive, and I didn't really enjoy it, but I still did it anyway. The magazine itself has kind of gone downhill, but I have a story about this cover. My mom handed this magazine to me and said, "Who's this group of boys on the cover?" I said back, "It's One Direction, Mom. Have you heard of them?" My mom examines the cover and goes, "Well, none of them are Justin Bieber." And I just laughed and said, "Mom, they're a British boy band. It's okay if you've never heard of them. I don't talk about them. I don't really know them that well." And then she says, "Well, some of them are cute." This made me realize that even though they're like a big part of pop culture, I don't really know anything about them. I know this one's Zayn, this one's Niall, and that one's Harry because he has the hair. And then these two characters, I like to think that I'm a person that doesn't really get embarrassed easily. And for the most part, that's true. If people ask me what my most embarrassing moment is, I can't even really think of anything that got me so embarrassed to qualify as the most embarrassing moment of my life. But I'm about to tell you a story of my humiliation in public. You know, in elementary school, and a lot of kids started getting their braces on and getting their braces off, and they had retainers, and they weren't very responsible, and they couldn't really take care of them, and every now and then one would end up in the garbage. But I was never one of those kids because I got my braces off when I was a sophomore in high school, and by that time, I knew how to take care of my retainer. And I prided myself on this. I prided myself on being a kid who never threw her retainer in the garbage can, or anything comparable to that. But because my old phone broke, I had to get a smartphone. And I'm not complaining because I did want a smartphone and it was time for me to upgrade and it was free, so I don't mind. But at the same time, it's hard to get used to having something that is both valuable and impossible to fit in your pockets. I was at the mall with my friend and we went to the food court and we got our food and we sat down and we put our stuff on the tray. I put my phone on my tray, and you can see where this is going, but I couldn't at the time. We ate our food, we got up, and we tossed all our stuff in the garbage can, and we take the escalator out of the food court, and I turn to my friend Hannah and I say, "I don't have my phone." And she says, "Oh no, you threw it in the garbage can." I said, No. I think I just left it in the car. It's okay. Let's not make any rash decisions. We're just gonna go check the car, see if it's there before we dig through garbage." So we walk out to the parking lot, we dig through the car, it's not there. It's not in my purse, it's not in any of my pockets. We go back to the food court. We ask the guy who's now occupying our table if he saw my phone. He said no. So there was really only one logical place it could be, and that is the garbage can. We were looking at it going, well, there's no compartment that comes underneath and you pull the trash can out. I don't know how to open this thing. How would I dig through this thing? I can't open it. This girl comes up to come toss her garbage into the garbage can while we're sitting there staring at it. And I say, "Oh, sorry, could you use a different one? I think I threw my phone in there by accident." She was like, "Oh, no, it's fine." So she throws her garbage away and she comes back and she takes the lid off the top because she knows how to open a garbage can. My friend's like calling my phone. We're like looking where my food bowl is. We finally find it. The girl was really nice about it. She actually helped us like look through the garbage, which I wouldn't have done for a stranger, but that was really nice of her. And I finally get it. It's okay. It's not too dirty. But I look up and everyone in the food court is staring at us. And I was just, oh. I wasn't even embarrassed that I was looking in the garbage and that I had thrown my phone in the garbage, but I was just so upset that I became one of those people that throws their retainer in the garbage can when they're in third grade. I became one of those people. But the good news is I'm super careful about where I put my phone now, and hopefully it'll never happen again. When I tell stories, my voice is different for myself and for everyone else in the story.